the best in doo-wop, pop, and R&B from the 50s and early 60s.
Ron Norwood's in the studio, voicing one of his radio shows.
24-hour doo-wop extreme.
Ron has several radio programs, including the Pop 70s, doo-wop, and the Sweet 60s. You won't find him by tuning your car radio, though, but by clicking your mouse. Welcome to Internet Radio. Ron runs his shows, actually entire radio stations, not from a studio in Seattle, though he worked in that market for a long time, but from the comfort of his home near Independence in Oregon's Willamette Valley.
Basically, I run 3 radio stations and a syndication company.
But just a couple of years ago, Ron was in a very different and very desperate situation, laid off with no job prospects in sight.
There was an open black hole where my resumes and my contacts went. And there was nothing. Nobody even called me back.
Ron filed for unemployment benefits and then got more bad news in a letter.
They said that we did some sort of mathematical algorithm and found that you were going to run out of unemployment insurance before you found a job. And that we would like to offer you the assistance of the SEA program.
SEA stands for Self-Employment Assistance, a program run by the Oregon Employment Department and about 5 other states. The deceptively simple program allows people to continue to collect unemployment checks while starting their own business.
Workforce Employment, this is Pat. May I help you?
Pat Sanderlin ran the program for a long time and says the risk to the state is minimal, but the potential rewards to the economy are staggering. The SEA program has helped start hundreds of businesses, some of which now employ hundreds themselves.
While they were on unemployment themselves, they were hiring other people that were unemployed and putting them to work. And it's, that's, I think, is just an outstanding part of this program.
It was pretty amazing to Ron Norwood as well. Ron had to submit a business plan, which was carefully scrutinized. But once approved, his internet radio business was on the air and flourishing.
Right now, there are people all over the world listening to my radio stations.
Ron says internet radio is catching on quickly. A recent Pew Research Center study shows nearly 40% of Americans tune into internet radio. Ron's stations fill a niche. His radio programming background taught him to go well beyond the hits to play songs deep within an artist's catalog. And it's paying off. People listen to his stations from all over the world, and Ron now makes a small profit. He credits part of his success to the SEA program and especially to the staff at the Oregon Employment Department.
Fabulous. First of all, I noticed a certain attitude in the SEA program where they wanted to help you. They wanted you to succeed. They really cared. Wow.
Near Independence, Oregon, I'm Tom Fuller reporting.